Hi everyone, welcome back. We are dropping into my Let's Play called Amnesia. Just give you a little bit more backstory on my main character, who is Starr. She started from humble beginnings with this tiny house and has definitely come up, as you see here, with her giant mansion. So she basically has like a casita tiny house and then a mansion in the back. Now, this house is a source, one of the main issues with why our sim got a divorce. Is getting a divorce. It's pending, waiting on the paperwork. She wanted to live in a big mansion, but her and her ex did not have enough money for it, and she could not understand why they couldn't just go into their shared account, build a house of her dreams, and then start on the gardening. So after they got into a big argument and her spouse left, she, after living outside, realizing that the spouse took off with half of her money, she didn't even have enough for much else, honestly. So she built this tiny little house, all on her own, slowly and steadily. She is a vampire, so she had to work at night. So she came up though. Here is the tiny house. We're going to take a little peek inside. It is a one floor tiny house. It is very, very tiny. And here we have the tiny house. We have the bedroom, the diamond bedroom, the bathroom over here, and then we have the kitchen and living room areas. And then to the left here is her garden. She started out with a garden this big. Now she has expanded. She has flame fruit, pumpkins, apples, lime tree. She's growing a lime tree, people. But she started out with the basic ones that you could grow right on out of the gate. Garlic, mushrooms, potatoes. And she's gotten really good at it. She has a perfect garlic plant. Now, from these humble beginnings, we have in the back the mansion. I'm going to put the walls up for you so you can get the whole effect of just how massive this mansion is. It is two floors, split level, with a wonderful modern-esque feel to it. It might feel a little bit cold, but that is definitely her aesthetic as a vampire, versus the warm interior because she was trying to pep herself up because the person she'd loved left her because of her inability to change. And that says a lot, I think, about her character. The fact that she did manage to regain some of herself during this whole discovery. Yet, you know, your girl had to go back to her roots and get her mansion house and be extra. So let's take a little look at this house, shall we? All right, we have the first floor of this house. Let me point out first the chess pieces in the bay windows. I've been wanting to use these pieces forever, ever since I think it was Showtime came out, and I just couldn't find any build to put them in. And I finally found one. Also, this lovely statue that is flanked by some siren columns and a wonderful curtain. But enough about the statues. Let's take a look at the first floor. The first floor sports a laundry room that also doubles as a mudroom coming off of the garage. My sim does drive a Ford Focus because it was like a free download. So, got to put some real life in your sim life. If we leave the mudroom, we come into almost like a skill building room. In this area right here, we have two grand pianos because, oh, My sim is actually a level 5 celebrity. The only thing that she didn't lose was her celebrity status. So, if we walk right into the doorway, we are greeted by two double staircases that lead up to the second level. To the left is the living room area, also with the grand piano, because people just gift us grand pianos for some reason when you're a celebrity. It's a wonderful little sitting area. We have a bathroom hidden behind a door bookcase, a secret door bookcase. I love that touch because she's a vampire. She's got to have some secrecy somewhere. We have our lovely little reading nook slash media room. I put media in quotation marks because it's really just a foosball table. We have our lovely modern kitchen with its appliances, microwave processor. We have the telephone in here as well. And then we have the dining room adjacent to the kitchen. We have a little bar here. I was so proud of this bar. It works so well. But the dining room, let me show you the dining room. The whole inspiration from this house, besides the diamonds, because diamonds are forever, was this light fixture right here. This avalanche icicle drop light fixture. I just had to use it when I saw just how majestic it was. It makes a perfect chandelier to center above your 10-person dining tables. Why would you have 10 people in your house? I don't know. But this light really sets this whole area off. Now we're going to take a look at the kitchen a little bit on closer inspection. We have a china cabinet, super cute. And then we come into the kitchen. It is black and white, double ovens, double refrigerators, double dishwashers. I love symmetry. What can I say? I love symmetry. You have the above cabinets. I've never used above cabinets before, but it really just completed the look for me. As you can see right through this lovely cooking area to the front door. So when you come home, in my thoughts, weird thought process, you come home, you look through the columns, you see whoever's cooking, you smell what's cooking, and you are just ready for dinner, ready for lunch, just ready to grab a little bite of whatever that sim is cooking. Now, if you turn around here, this is where we'll find all of the appliances that I expect them to use fully. Couple of decorations as well. Also, wonderful lights. These lights are amazing. You see, these lights are amazing. They have like a downward light, gives it an ethereal kind of look. Iconic. We come out of the kitchen. We're going to go upstairs now. Now, this is when the junk, the clutter, the testing sheets, the shift controlling, turning off auto slots comes into play. Heavily into play. We carried those siren columns all the way up the stairs. We have two little office areas for Rune and Starr. This is Rune's office station, his bulletin boards of all the projects that he was working on before that accident happened that resulted in him having amnesia. Star's workstation, she's a very creative sim. She had to get really creative in order to make money to afford the house that you see here. All the widgets, all the fruits, all the vegetables, the beeswax, the honey. She mined. So getting all those gemstones, cutting all those gemstones, selling them, keeping a few for herself because what girl doesn't like shiny things? But she really had to find innovative ways and creative ways. So her station is marked by these lovely mannequins. We have an arcade in this back corner, just a little arcade game. I thought it was a nice little vintage touch. And again, here's the diamond room. I carried that diamond theme up into this mansion. And of course, that avalanche light, I just cannot get over it. So I put it in their room. Yes, it's a little strange to wake up and see giant icicles suspended above your head, but these are Sims, not real life. They'll be okay. They have a little sitting area over here with a TV, grandfather clock, table of just paperwork that Rune just could not leave at his desk. He had to come into the room, get comfortable, and start working on. We have this lovely bathroom, this master bathroom that I'm very proud of. Lots of shift clicking in this bathroom here. We have a claw bathtub that is facing a TV. We also possess surround in the bathroom so you can hook up your phone via Bluetooth, listen to your Claire de Lune, listen to your mellow tones, and just relax and float away. We have this wonderful glass encased shower over here in this corner. I just said it, I just thought it looked so upscale, so high class. If we leave the master bedroom and the master bathroom, we'll come into two nearly identical bathrooms. Nearly identical. I really wanted one of them to have a bathtub and the other one to have a shower bathtub combo if and when these two decide to have children. Now, even further to the left is the toddler room that also can be converted into a nursery. We have double bunk beds. We have little nooks for them to hang their bags on. We have their awards on the wall as well, as we see here. Just, just some inspiration. Mom accomplished all this, her spouse accomplished all that, and of course, you can't really remove someone completely and totally out of your life if you love them. So, this is where Starr kind of put some of the achievements her spouse had achieved during school. Just a nice little pleasant touch. Even though the breakup was mutual, you still miss them. You still miss them. It's allowed. We come to this side. We have a door that leads into the weirdest room I've ever designed. It is one room, but it has two beds. Now, in a house, if you have a boy teenager and a girl teenager, this is probably not an ideal setup, but I really wanted to utilize the space as much as I possibly could. This one is denoted as the girl side, this one is denoted as the boy side, but it could be vice versa. It doesn't matter. Some boys like heels, some girls like athleticism. It doesn't matter. It's just two rooms, generic rooms, that is in one room, all in one. Overall, I am very proud of this house. It is the most fanciest house I have built, and it's definitely befitting of our star of the show. Well, our star of the show is Rune, but we all know who runs the show, right? Am I right? But look at the detail work on the back of these chairs. Just it fits with the siren column so perfectly. Also, there are Christmas trees up in my house, in this house, because me personally, I love Christmas. It always makes me feel happy, makes me feel good, warm inside. So I thought we'd bring a little bit of warmth to this cold interior by adding some Christmas trees. But that is our house. That is the mansion that Rune and Starr live in. Starr is very proud of this house because she remembered her humble beginnings of just living in a tiny one bedroom, one bathroom house. Had a little casita. Now she has a gated driveway with wonderful landscaping, beautiful pieces in her house. And it just goes to show that hard work does pay off. That being said, she has an even longer road ahead of her ever since Ryan got amnesia. And on that note, I'll see you in the next one. Maybe we can get some of his skills back. Maybe he won't have some of the skills that he does have. We'll just have to wait and see. So I'm going to skedaddle out of here. Toodles until next time.